did Sam Neill just text me? What? Are you kidding?
Did Annette just threaten me? It's like,
Don't say that. Don't say that. We're on camera.
did Annette just do
Yeah.
this to me backstage twice?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for BBC in Sweden.
Hey, how
Hey,
are you?
Jonathan.
I'm doing great, especially now when I get to speak with the two of you, of course.
Oh,
So, I've seen the first 5 episodes so far, and it's really heating up. So I've really enjoyed what I've gotten to see, and now I guess I have to wait for like months to see the
I think,
ending.
we're getting there. We're
yeah,
getting there.
only
Yeah.
my, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just wondering what kind of drew you to this project to start out with.
Well, well, for me, it was sort of, well, it comes in the nature of any first job. I'm sort of, on the newer side to the industry, not like some of the rest of the, pretty critically acclaimed cast. I'm a new guy. So it was just an email. I was at work, up on a ladder, and I got an email about this audition for.
I was gonna jump, and then
I was
this
this
email came in,
close.
yeah, and
And then
turned it all around.
well, yeah. Yeah, so the email came through about a book by Leon Moriarty and Apples Never Fall. And I was so excited. So I went to the shops, grabbed the book, and reading that work, I was so excited about the project, about the story, about the characters. And I submitted the audition online and was lucky enough to get a call back. And I was just so fortunate in that.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
I knew Sam and Annette were attached and was familiar with Melanie's work, and had friends who had read the book, although I hadn't read the book, um, and really liked the scripts and the character, and then jumped on a Zoom with I think with Melanie and David Heyman, who produced, and Chris Sweeney, who directed episodes 1 and 2, and then 6 and 7, which
You
they're
haven't seen
holding
Which I
out
haven't
on.
seen. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
probably.
and their vision for it and what they hope to do with it and the tone, and it all was exciting. It felt like something I wanted to be a part of, and also something I could do.
Mm.
It's nice to go like, I think I have an understanding of this guy. I think I see some of me in there, or I kind of relate to what makes him tick. And also Chris Sweeney said this thing in our Zoom call where he said, what I like about all the Delaney men is they each think that they're crushing masculinity. And I just started laughing because I was like, man, I'm reading this script being like, Troy's crushing it. Like, Troy's got it going on. Nice cars and lots of money and like sweet. So to realize I was like maybe more aligned with the character than I wanted to be was reassuring in some way to go like, oh, even my messed up subconscious is correct for this.
So working with, as you said, with Sam and Annette, I'm guessing that you've both grown up watching stuff that they've done throughout the years. Is there something that's sticking out the most? So when you meet them, you kind of have to shake that
Mm.
image or project and realize that they're people too.
Yeah.
Well, I'd seen a number of each of their films, but then Sam, in the coolest way, which is him through and through, encouraged us to do this Annette Bening Film Festival. We had like a screening room in the hotel, and every Saturday or Sunday night, he would pick like a different Annette classic. And the whole cast, whoever like was in town for those episodes, would come and we'd watch a movie that Annette was, of course, wonderful in. And then Annette was so cool to not be like weird and self-conscious or think that we were sort of making a thing of it, and like then we'd get to be like, what happened in that scene? What's going on there? You know what I mean? And she was totally cool to go like, oh, this person did that, and the director actually had this cool idea, and I don't think it ever panned out that way, but I loved making it. And it was such a cool, weird blend of like uh
The best kind of
friend and
masterclass.
colleague and Q&A, and you know what I mean? It was awesome. So I got to see even more of her work through that.
Mm. And they're all such great people, and through that, just being who they are, that breaks the glass. I mean, they are just, normal people, and they make an effort to get to know you, and you make an effort to get to know them. And so it all sort of disappears. But, I oftentimes have to pinch myself and be like, did Sam Neill just text me? What? Are you kidding?
Did Annette just threaten me? You know, it's like,
Don't say that. Don't say that. We're on camera.
did Annette just do
Yeah.
this to me backstage twice?
Well, it seems like you've had a great time shooting, and that translates into what I've seen so far. So I'm sure everyone will love it just as much as I have. So best of luck with the premiere, and thanks for agreeing to have a chat with me.
Hey, thanks
Course.
so much. Thanks for the time, man.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed.